All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Alejandra Gomez from creatingwithali.com. And I am so grateful for you if you're catching me live. Thank you so much for sticking on your busy day on a Saturday with me. But also, if you're watching the replay, I also appreciate your time for taking the time of watching me as well. So thank you so much. So anyway, big news right now. As you might have already heard in the Stampin' Up world, we have already released the new catalog. And so this is amazing. And I mentioned, hello, Joanne. I mentioned on my video that I will be sharing with you today some cards using this suite because it's really amazing. I just love it. And now at this point, we are able to show you the catalog or the inside of the catalog. So that is amazing. One thing to point out, if you have not heard or did not realize or forgot about it, we are only now selling two type of stamps. One is the red rubber one, which is the cling. So this one is the one that they no longer fall off your acrylics when you put the stickers. And then also the photopolymer, which are the total, the clear ones. So anyway, so that's those are the only two options. There's no more wood. The only wood stamp sets that you're gonna find here is for the big background stamps. Also, here is the ink color. So really nice colors, soft colors, and then you have the big bright colors from last year, and of course all the collection. And then I'm not going to spend the time on the catalog, but I do want to point out just a few things, so just bear with me. And one of the things that I really like on this one is that they put all the bundles at the very beginning of the catalog. And so right now I think it was it was a good move, because now you can pretty much see everything that had a collection, and a lot of the times those bundles might even be part of a suite. So I really like it because, like, for instance, now I can go here and say, okay, page 37, that's everything that has the collection that I'm going to be showing you today. So I love it. It's just make it so easy for me. So yeah, of course, if I can turn to the page. So this is specifically the suite that we're going to be using. I love the design series paper. I love the dies. Everything about this suite is just amazing. I'm just not gonna lie. So anyway, and the other thing is same as in the past, all your big shot, or I should say dies, because we no longer have the big shot, but all that has to do with the dies, it's gonna be at the back, as well as the embossing folders, and all the kits are here as well. So there are I think this is a good selection of products as well. If you are new to stamping, you can go through these pages, and a lot of them are all inclusive. Like this one has the ink, the stamp set, as well as the acrylic. So a lot of them, same with this one. So a lot of them are that way, which I think is really easy if you get overwhelmed with the whole catalog. So anyway, so just a few things I just wanted to share. The other thing is make sure you are on my mailing list, because I am about to send the next card class, and this is the one that we're going to be making. It is also how to make this box. So these are perfect when you like a card set of of Christmas. So just think about it. And these are the cards that you're going to see it. So here in the next couple of days, you're going to get an email with this. So if you're not part of a mailing list, make sure you are. I'll give you also, but it is all masculine cards. And I know a lot of people have requested in the past the masculine cards. So this is one of them, and this is also one of the new stamps to the you can get all the invitations and all the information about those. Saying I have a low connection. I don't know what's happening. I apologize. I don't know what it is. Because I have a really good day here. I mean, it's not raining, so I don't know. Hopefully you're watching. So anyway, so this is the stamp set that we're gonna be using. It comes with those two. Then the dies are to die for. And I think this is one of my favorites, so definitely very happy with that one. And then of course you can do 3D flowers, which we're gonna be doing one. So I wanted to focus on this whole suite for this series, for this Facebook Live. And then of course you see here the design series paper, and you can tell that I have been playing with it a lot. So you can see here the patterns. I love this one. You can fussy cut it and make it so easy. You can see it here. So again, very nice set of design series paper. I mean, I love them all. I think this is by far one of my favorite. This one and the one with the birds, I think is Bird Ballard. I think that's the name of the other design series paper that I love. I mean, fantastic. So anyway, so let's get started with this. So let's just go ahead. So I have here, and let me just get situated because I don't find my ruler here. Okay, so hello Marianne, how are you? Oh, Dion Davis just said, it seems like all Facebook are doing this during the past week. What do you mean? Like the connection is bad, or that they are using this suite? Let me know. Anyway, so I have here a piece that is 11 by 4 1/4. I had already scored at 5.5. And then I did also another score, but not really because I'm going to be scoring, but just to give me a guide. I have also a piece of, this way, design series paper, and this one is, if I remember, 4.5. 4.5 by 4 1/4, because it's going to be right here. And then I have here a piece of design series paper that is 4 1/4 by 2. And I've already die cut the smallest of the circles out of the what is this, the stitch chips framelit. So this is the smallest of the circles, and if you don't have that, oh my goodness, you have to have that, because it has the squares, the ovals, and the circles. I think this is the one that I use the most, just because it has so many options, and I love all the stitches. I'm sorry to hear that you're seeing it blurry. Hopefully when the video comes out, it's not blurry. I will hate to see it that way, so bear with me. And then I have a piece of petal pink, and this is 2.5 by 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna just do first this section, and hopefully you get a better image here, hopefully. So where is the stem set? Hold on, I had it here. Hold on. Oh yeah, here. I'm like, what did I do with it? I know I had it with me. I just showed it to you a second ago. So we're gonna be using this flower, and we're gonna put this, okay, thing like so. We're gonna go ahead and use Memento. And one of the things that I do, as I am here talking, but one of the things that I do is, and I think I've said that now in multiple of the videos that I've made, is that I pick a suite and then I start designing. So in this case, as you can see, I went with the Magnolia Lane, and then I just picked the colors that goes with that one. So you can tell this one is the Mossy Meadow, and this is the Petal Pink, which of course are on the paper here. So that's one of the things that I do most of the time. Now for this one, I'm going to be coloring also in those two colors. And that's one of the things that I really like from Stampin' Up. It's so easy for you to color coordinate everything. Because again, you just pick the colors from the design series paper and everything matches, right? So anyway, so I'm using the blends Mossy Meadow, and I'm going with the light color, as you can see, and I go with a light hand. I'm not doing too much. I don't want to oversaturate. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the darker color, the dark mossy meadow. All right, and then maybe just do here. And then I'm going to go back with the light color, and I try to do all my blending from the middle. I don't go too much into the edges, because sometimes you get you get that the ink bleeds a little bit. So if you have that issue, try to do most of your blending in the middle of the image, and you'll get a better result. I'll do a close-up here. Hopefully you can see it. Then I'm going to go with the flower, and I'm going to be using, again, the Petal Pink, the light one. And you're going to see I go really light. I just cover the flower, but I'm going really light. I'm not going over and over the petals, because I want to have a light color. And you can tell nothing is being transferred, so that's how you know you had a light hand. Then I'm going to go with the darker one, and I'm using the brush tip, and I'm just going to go and add a little bit of color. And on this one you can tell that I am saturating a little bit more. Okay, now if you see it here, you can tell the difference where I put the darker with the lighter. So I'm going to go back with the lighter, and from that section, from the middle area where you can see the two different colors, that's when I'm going to start going over with the lighter color. And it will be best for your blending. Again, I do all my blending in the middle. I try not to go so much on the edges, because sometimes you can get and there you have it, you can get some of the bleeding. Hello, baby. So anyway, so here you have it. Now, of course, you know me, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the Wink of a Stella. I love using Wink of a Stella, and especially with the blend markers, because I mean, there's no, it doesn't you know, pick up any of the color. So really great tool to add a little bit of shimmer look with not too much of the mess, right? And I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can, but it looks fantastic. Okay, so now that I have that, I want to put here, I want to put thanks. You know, I usually need thank you cards, and I almost never have them on hand. So definitely, I think on this one, I'm going to be doing 2 cards with thank yous. And, all right, pressing hard. There you have it. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the Tailor Tack Punch, which I've been using more and more. I'm so liking it, doing the banners that way. And there you have it. And so now, what we're going to be doing now is, I'm going to put these two together. And I don't know if this is going to work. This is the first time I'm using it, so bear with me, because I honestly don't know if this is going to work, honestly. So let's just hope it does, right? So this is why I put a little mark there. I'm not running both, just because I'm just gonna put a little bit of washi tape. And you can see I did my score line here just because I wanted to know exactly where I was gonna line up this one, and also because this is where I'm gonna put the die, and I am lining up this line here because I want that shape to be here. You don't want to do it this way. Well, you could also, right, depending on how you wanted it. See, so you'll get that form, but I actually wanted it more with a little curve. So it's up to you how you want it. So I'm just gonna put it both here, and then put a little bit of the washi, because I don't want this to be moved. See, like I know, hold on, I need to probably stick this one first because I don't want this to be moving all over the place. So this is just for me to make sure it doesn't move, because I want everything to kind of match. Alright, so now that I have that, again, we're going to line up this with that. Alright. and this with that. I think we're good. All right, it's kind of thinner, you know. I usually we do one at a time, but I don't want to risk it, you know. I want to make sure that they have the same. And I'm just gonna go double and one more time. Just to make sure it goes through all the layers of paper. And let me just take this first. Yeah, it seems like it did go through. Yes, okay, good. Whew. Just wanted to make sure that it did go through. And it did. So let me just take now all these things out. Okay. Oh, that's kind of neat. See, this part doesn't cut, but emboss, huh? See? That's pretty cool. So now you can see it here. You can see it better here. You have, the edge has an embossing, which looks really nice, but I really wanted to use this design series paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna fold it in half, and where's the bone folder here? All right. Are there two sides? Yes, there are two sizes. I'll show it to you in a second, Dina. As far as your questions, yes, there is a larger and a smaller version of the Daisy Punch. Well, what happened with my adhesive? If you've been on my shows, you know that I always lose everything here, even though it's here. Huh, okay, so here it is. I'm like, you know me right now. I always lose everything. It's like the minute I go live, I start losing everything. Okay, so we're gonna line it up. There we go. And see if there's anything here that is a little bit larger, we're gonna go ahead and cut it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead here. All right, and then here is the other part that is a little bit. Kind of have to be careful in this section because you don't want to cut by mistake the fold. There you go. So, alrighty, we are good. Then I'm gonna be putting this one right here. I mean, did you think it looks really nice? And you know me, I tried to put it larger than this side, so just to make sure that everything gets over. So let's just put this. Oh, let's put this one here. All right, and we're gonna cut this part. Okay, so there you have it. See that? Does that not look really nice? I love that edge. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this one and this one, and I'm gonna bring the ribbon that comes in. It has one. There is it is a pack, so you have 1 jars of each, and it has this one, which is more. It has like a crew color on it. I have to check the catalog to see what color it is, and then you have this mossy meadow, which I think it looks fantastic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it double. That way it has a little bit more of weight. There you go. Alrighty. Okay, so now I can go ahead and cut it. Yes. All right, so now let's go ahead and put everything. So this one will go, you can see, very simple, but it looks really nice, don't you think? So I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna add this one with dimensionals, so just bear it with me. Well, where am I at here? I'm like, where are the dimensionals? Like, what happened? So I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 dimensionals. Okay, glad you're liking it, Debbie. Here we go. Like I said, very simple cards, using just one suite. And then I need a glue dot, which, again, where is glue dot? Here. Here we go. Alrighty, I'm just gonna fold it, roll a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and put it like right there. And you have it here. Beautiful. Okay, so here you have it. I mean, is that not really nice? I love it, right? I love how nice this looks. So anyway, so this is card number 1. Let me go with the next one. So the next one is, I have already die cut the Magnolia. So on this set, you are gonna see that you have this little dies. So let me just tell you, so I have 2 flowers. Let me just show it real quick. Where is the die? Here. Okay, let me show you. And let me put this one back because I don't want to lose it. But anyway, so you're going to be cutting these 2 dies. Okay. This one. And then you have already 2 leaves, which I think is great because instead of you cutting it double, you just go at one pass with both. And then there's this one. You could use this other one, but I decided to go with this one. Yes, this suite is fantastic. So, what I'm going to go ahead with this, well, let's just go with the measurements. How about that before I go crazy with this? Because I'm so excited with this one. This is really one of the ones that I was so excited to try because I love flowers. So, I have a piece of petal pink, and this is my regular size, 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half. Use your bone folder. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3 3/3, where's the ruler? 3 3/4 by 5. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. Yes. Okay. Then I have a square of the Design Series paper, and this one is 3 by 3. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it like so. Again, I'm using the colors out of the same Design Series paper. So for this one, I'm just gonna put it like so, and I want to use on this the one that says "Thinking of You." I thought it would be really nice to have a cute card with a magnolia right here, don't you think? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the basic black, and I'm just gonna put it right there. I left this one here so I can see exactly where I wanted to stamp it. And one tip here is usually you want to stamp first before you glue anything, because say that I have put it in a way that I didn't like it, I could, well, in this one I could cover it or I could actually go and have a second chance here. So anyway, seems like I'm okay with this. I'm not gonna redo anything. So we're gonna go ahead and glue down these onto my card front. Oh, what did I do? Oh my goodness, of course. Whew. Let me go back. They fall down from my hands. Let me just put it a little bit there. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and center it. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down. And so anyway, this week I was at the scrapbook convention on Thursday. And so that was the reason I couldn't do the Facebook Live at my regular time. Because we were having a class there where we show people how to do some cards and some designing tips. And so anyway, I got so excited with it. It seems like a lot of people were asking questions about it. And I just love it when we have the right class, you know? I don't know. I love it when people are excited about it. And I don't know. I just love it every time. But anyway, but because I was there, I couldn't be on my regular time. So we have to move it to today. All right, so we're going to go ahead. And you can see I'm just kind of move them around. So I'm going to go ahead and bring... And then I have this piece, which I'm just going to move them up. And this one is Daffodil Delight. And the reason I want that one is because I want to use one of these centers. Now, this is not part of this suite in particular, but I thought it would look really nice with that one. Don't you think? So, I'm going to go ahead and use those. So, where are the glue dots here? Alrighty. Let's just go ahead and put all this together. And I could have also put some inking. I forgot to do that, but oh well. Actually, I think I still can. Hold on. I think I still can. Give me a second. Yes, let me just make sure this is the petal pink. So I have here my Dover. So I could come with this one. I'm just gonna use right now a scrap of paper for this, just to make sure, just to go with this one. And you can see it's a light hand. You don't want to go too heavy on them. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just so that it has a little bit of that petal pink that was on the design series paper. Hopefully you can see it here. Very easy. Alright, that's it. Again, just use the colors from your suite and you'll see all comes together fairly quick. Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and bring another glue dot. Alright, and then another glue dot here for this. And so you can see a little bit of that petal pink coming through these. And I'm just putting these, like, moving them up. And then I'm going to go ahead and peel. These little centers already have the glue or the adhesive, so very easy. And there we have it. I mean, how about that? I just love it. So we're going to go ahead and put it here. And of course, we're going to put this one here. I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. And like so. What do you think? I think it looks fantastic, no? Alright, so let's just go ahead and glue down now that I know how I want it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one. There we have it. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this little one. And I'm just only using one glue dot. You kind of have to be careful. You don't want to rip off the paper. And then this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put a dimensional. And there you have it. Okay. Now I could also put, let me see. I don't know. I don't want to put a ribbon here. I think it looks fantastic that way. It's simple, it's nice, it have a good dimension. I think it will be really nice. So what do you think? So this is card number 2 and this was the card number 1, right? So now let me just show you the next card. And on this one, so I have basic black. Again, I'm just going off of the colors from the design series paper. That's like the big thing here. Make sure you always look for the colors on the design series paper, and everything comes really fast. So this is basic black, 8.5 by 5.5. So I already folded in half. Then I have a piece of whisper white, and this one is 4 by 3.5. So this one will go somewhere here. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Then I have here a piece of design series paper, and this one is 4 1/4 by 1.5. So this one will go here. And then guess what? These flowers comes from the design series paper, and this is why I pick black, because the outline of this paper, of these particular ones, had the black around it. So I thought it will be great to have them coordinate with that. So I have 2, and these are also, you can die cut them, or you can fussy cut them, whatever you like. And of course, I wanted to put more of those leaves because they look really nice. So let me just put here. So we'll have to be playing around with this just to see how you like it. And maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. So we'll play around it, and then this is where the sentiment will go. So you can tell, I always play around with the design and before I glue anything, especially for things like this where everything is a die cut, it's just a sentiment that we're going to be stamping. It's easier for me to lay or play around with all these different things. Now, one thing here, okay, let's just go ahead and start putting everything together, is we need to, let me just cut it. Oh, here, I'm like, where is the tailor tag? I'm gonna go ahead and bring the tailor tag to do a banner end. Alrighty. And the same with this. So this one will go like so. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring this one. And for this one, I want to do it again as a thanks. So where is the basic black? Okay. So, and then of course, let me just think. So you have here your flowers. So these are going to be the flowers. So probably somewhere here. Okay. I'm going to leave it long, and if I need to cut it more, then I can, right? It's usually better to go from large to smaller than from smaller to large. So, okay. So now let's go ahead and glue this down. Let me just go ahead and do that. Just put it here. And you can see I'm kind of off, right? It's not putting it right in the middle, as you can see it here. So this section is a little smaller than that section. Then we're going to be putting this paper like so, and I probably want to be putting, I like it better like that. Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this. I'll put it like so because I want to show more of that paper here. And then we're going to be putting this ones right there. And I can actually add this ones here. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's do that. And then this one, yeah, now it's too long. So, like I said, it's easier to go. Okay, so let's just go ahead and glue this one down. Alright, and then for this, let's just put dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead and use 2. Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you're liking them. And you can see, very simple, just a design series paper. So I'm going to go ahead and have this one here. Alright, now before I glue anything else down, I want to go ahead and add a little bow. I think I want to do, you know what? No, I want the other one. I want the one from this suite instead of a Whisper White. I want to do this one. So I'm going to go ahead and just going to wrap this around about 3 times. And then I'm going to go ahead and hold it like so. Yes. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this adhesive. And then put just, then you can play around with this. Because there is adhesive. So now we're going to see it. Yes, much, much better. That's a little bit more here. Don't you think? Alright, and then we're going to put this one here. So let's just bring the glue dots. Like I said, you can see how I am playing around with the design, the arrangement of everything. There you have it. Probably add this one here. Let me see. I'm going to put this one here. Yeah, or this one here. Yeah, maybe I put it there. Alrighty. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one. Let me see, do I want it here? Ooh, probably so. Or here. Let me see, where do I think? I think I'll leave it there. I think I like it better there. So, yeah, just play around with how you like it. And you'll see. Alright, so I'm going to put this one right here. And then I'm going to bring this one, pull up those. And there you have it. Now, I could also, and I think in fact I'm going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and bring the Wink of a Stella and put some of that on this. Yeah, just play with the layers. Like I said, it's sometimes when you have design series paper, you just die cut it or fussy cut them. Then you can play around with how you want the arrangement of all the elements, and it just makes it so easy, don't you think? I mean, you see it doing it. So there we go. Alrighty. So what do you think? Do you like it? So here are the cards. Now, oh, here's another one. Oh, I can go ahead and go crazy with this. There's another one here. Because you know how I was doubting it? Maybe I'll add another one here. I don't want this one here by itself. I think I want it on this section. Ooh. Oh, I think I do like it here. Let me see. So you can always or here. I'm gonna put it there. All right, so let's just go with one more. Where's the glue dots? Here. Since we have one more, I guess I didn't realize there was another one. So and there you have it. What do you think? What do you like? Which one is your favorite? Now, here's the thing. I said I was going to share some tips, right? So you saw here. So tip number 1 is just pick a suite of products, right? Then pick the colors. You can see on all these cards, I use the colors from the design series paper. The Mossy Meadow on this one, the pretty and pink. No, it's not pretty and pink. Petal pink, basic black. The Whisper White. I mean, anything that is on the suite, just use it. Use your cardstock. And then let me just show you. So these two, I usually go and check for inspiration. So let me just show you where I got the inspiration on those. See that? So this is a magazine that we get as demonstrators. This is from, I don't remember when. Oh, last year, 3rd quarter. So just go there and see what you like. So I love those. And I decided to repurpose them in a way. And just do, case it or do something different. So you can see on these two are exactly the same as those cards, or at least I think so. So anyway, that's a tip right there for you. This one I really just wanted to play with that edge because I actually got these dies. I was like, oh, I don't want another die for flowers. However, when I saw these, I was like, oh, I really need to have that because I love the edges. So anyway. And then of course this one looks gorgeous, so who wouldn't want the flowers? So anyway, so thank you so much, I really appreciate it. And then I gotta apologize because with the rush of going to the scrapbook convention for the classes and the booth and everything, I didn't draw last week for who won the card kit of that Facebook Live. And then of course I was rushing today and I didn't do it for this one. So on the next Thursday, I'll have the winner from last week with the winner of this week on the next Thursday. So I apologize for that because I didn't do it. But anyway, anyone who shares or comments on the video will get entered into a drawing to get the card kit to make these 3 cards, which, I mean, who wouldn't want them, right? They're really gorgeous. So anyway, so thank you so much. Let me know, like I said, let me know which one is your favorite. And also let me know what designer tip or what tip do you have when you are designing cards. I love to hear what you like. Also, if you have any issues designing cards, let me know too, because usually I like to go back into these videos and just chat as to what's going on and where I can help you. So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Take care, have a good weekend. Bye.